What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Welcome to episode 4 of the Gamer's Perspective podcast. I'm your host, Dog 1985. I had to redo this again because my people was telling me that my audio was clipping. Hopefully, the audio sounds better now. But yeah, let's get back into the train of thought that I was on. So I was talking about how there's there's comments throughout my YouTube time that garnered more attention than others from time to time. So, for instance, when I first started this YouTube journey, I remember when people would leave me comments that would say things like, "Hey, Doc, um, you don't play games. You really don't play Xbox games, or you really don't play games, period, or you don't know enough about Xbox games to be talking about Xbox." And I remember that I was so excited about Xbox at the time, but those comments did make me feel a certain type of way. And you could tell those comments were the ones that were affecting me, because out of all the comments that I was getting, those were the ones that they just kind of stood out. They were just kind of like highlighted. I rectified that problem. I play games. I think most people out there that watch my channel, that follow me, I play games. And if you don't, all you gotta do is follow me on Twitch and you'll watch me play games there. Okay. I probably touch a controller every single day for at least an hour, probably every single day. Easily. Easily. Okay. Rectified that, and sure enough, that comment started to die down. And I even started to get props from other YouTubers and even people on the other side, on the PlayStation side, saying, "Yeah, I know Doc plays games," right? So yeah, I play these games. Not only do I play games, I play Game Pass games. Like, that's mostly what I play. If it's on Game Pass, for the most part, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna play, and if I like it, I'm gonna beat it. I'm known to play the games that most people don't like, right? So it's clipping worse, Juju. I'm telling you, it's not clipping for me. It sounds clear. I don't know, Juju. I just gotta keep going, bud. Because if not, I'm never gonna finish this. So, um, so that comment got taken care of, right? Then another comment that I always used to hear was, "Hey, Doc, you're a hypocrite," or "Hey, Doc, you are wishy washy," or whatever, this and that. And to me, that comment started bothering me until I evaluated myself and I realized that, you know what? Yeah, if I get new information on something, I'm going to change my mind. With the more information that I get, I'm okay with changing my mind. I've said it plenty of times on videos. Um, the only thing, the only thing that I'm loyal to is Jesus, and I mess that up from time to time. So I'm not loyal to Xbox. I'm not loyal to PlayStation. I'm not loyal to PC. I'm not even loyal to Game Pass. When Game Pass stops being a great deal for me, I'm gone. I'll find something else, right? So I'm okay if me changing my mind makes me a hypocrite. The other thing is, I'm okay as well admitting when I'm wrong, okay? I have been on this channel plenty of times, especially at the beginning of this channel, destroying the Series S, talking so much trash about the Series S. And the same people in the Xbox community would come at me like, "Doc, what are you doing? This and that." But now in 2024, I got to be honest with you, I got to defend the Series S, because I could count on one hand maybe how many games have not came to that platform because of, quote unquote, it's hard to develop for, or whatever the case may be. Plenty of games have figured out how to put the game on the Series S. And at the end of the day, if you're somebody that bought a Series S, you got, in my argument is, if you got a Series S, you got the better deal, because people that got the Series X console, we're not getting the full potential of that console. I think the Series S is being pushed. I really do. I don't think the Series X is being pushed, but I think the Series S for sure is. But that's a whole nother conversation. Okay. Regardless, what's up, Jason? Regardless, though, the most recent comment that I've been seeing on my videos has been this one here, and which is the topic of this podcast. "Why are you talking about this, Doc? You are now a PC gamer." As if you're a PC gamer, you can't talk about console stuff. And I guess that's the topic of this video, right? Or of this podcast. Can a PC gamer talk about consoles? When I think about it at face value, I understand why the answer is no. I do. No. And it's really simple. It's because as a PC gamer, and I've been playing on PC way more now that I got my PC, way more than I do on my console. I'm being honest with you, I barely turn on my Xbox. I rarely turned on my PS5 as it was before, but now my Xbox, I barely turn it on. I play PC all the time, okay? And when I'm playing on my Asus ROG Ally, I'm playing on PC as well. I know I say that Xbox is PC, but I do that pretty much to just troll the fanboys mostly. But the reality is that the Xbox ecosystem is on PC. So when people say there's no need for an Xbox if you got a PC, no, they're absolutely correct. Not only that, the PC is, I would argue, the better way to play Xbox games. Better ways to play games, period. Right? So should PC gamers talk about consoles? Well, the reason I would say no at face value is because we don't deal, and I say we, I don't even know if the PC gamers accept me yet. The reason I say no is because PC gamers don't deal with console problems. Nothing that's happening on the console side affects the PC gamers. Not really. Not. I'm trying to think of something that PlayStation or Sony does that negatively affects PC gamers. Oh, I guess the one thing was when Sony wanted Helldivers gamers to make a PSN account. And you saw what happened with that. That got reversed. But now if you want to play future PlayStation games, you're going to have to get a PSN account. Well, guess what? I already got a PSN account. So in reality, I'm not tripping. And I'm sure a lot of PC gamers also have PSN's account. It's just the principle of the thing, right? But now, because we don't deal with those issues, it does look like we would be complaining, or PC gamers would be complaining about something that doesn't affect them. And that is, in a way, kind of sort of weird. The best that I could understand or sympathize with would be the PC gamer that went ahead and purchased the Xbox Series X or purchased a PS5, or those PC gamers, because there's many of them out there that still play mostly on their consoles. They got PCs, but they mostly play on their consoles. So there are console gamers that have a PC. Whereas right now, if you were to look at how much time I spend on my PC versus my consoles, you would argue that I'm a PC gamer now more than I am a console gamer. Even if you include my Asus ROG Ally, which technically it is a PC. It's a handheld PC. So should we be talking about it? Should we be talking about these the console news and everything that's happening with Sony and Xbox and all that other stuff? When it comes to games and showcases, absolutely yes, because these are games and showcases that are going to come to PC and are going to affect us as PC gamers, right? That for sure, okay? When it comes to crappy business practices, maybe not so much. When it comes to a game skipping a console, maybe not so much, because again, it's not gonna skip the PC. It's not. Sony has already established that some games will be day and date, and some games will not, depending on what they consider a tentpole game or an experimental game, which honestly, as a PC gamer, if I'm only looking through my PC goggles, I like it a lot because I know Sony is going to be able to convince and trick and pimp a whole bunch of console gamers, a whole bunch of PS5 gamers to believe like, oh, this is not a first party game. This is an experimental game. This one falls under the experimental category, and we're going to get the game day and date. That's beautiful. And then for the ones that are obvious that Sony won't be able to do that unless they really upset the PS5 fanboys, then sure, they'll go ahead and delay it and it'll come to PC later on, okay? I could see a future where Sony drops a PlayStation launcher on PC and now they're like, forget this. We dropping this day and date on PC as well. I could see that, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Regardless, though, from that perspective, because the stuff that's happening on consoles does not affect anyone that's gaming on a PC like that, then I can see why console gamers would be upset if PC gamers are talking about consoles. Now, on the flip side of that, this is the main trump card that I would say why you console gamers are allowing PC gamers to talk about consoles. You use PC numbers. In these past 3 or 4 years that I've been doing this entire generation, I don't think there's been 1 year, 1 month. I don't think there's been one major release game that I did not see a pony use Steam numbers. Not once. And the argument is, well, that's all we could use because Xbox doesn't put their numbers. Well, you could also say we don't know because Xbox doesn't put their numbers. But no, what they decide to do is use Steam numbers. And I've even seen them use PlayStation game Steam numbers to compare against Xbox Steam numbers, like Helldivers Steam numbers. Instead of figuring out how many people are playing Helldivers on PlayStation, they'll use Helldivers Steam numbers and compare to like Halo Infinite and try to use that as a console war thing, when in reality, the people that are playing those games have access to both those games on the same exact platform, proving that to them, exclusivity doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't understand. If you're going to use Steam numbers in any type of argument, then you are allowing PC gamers to talk about consoles. And there's a lot of big YouTubers out there that talk about PC gamers and say that PC gamers shouldn't be involved. But I know you know that I know that you have used PC numbers, that you have used Steam numbers. And that's it, bro. You just open the door. There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. When you try to use Game Pass subscription and you try to figure out how many people are subscribed on PC, you're no longer using console war. You're literally bringing the PC platform into it. So the reason I believe that there's PC gamers out there that talk about consoles is because console gamers have invited them in. And what PC gamers are doing, they are exposing the hypocrisy of console gamers, mostly PlayStation gamers. Not because there's not hypocrisy in the Xbox side, not at all, but because the Xbox side already knows what their relationship is with the PC. They're one and the same. As a matter of fact, a lot of Xbox guys do know that PC is the best way to play most of these games, but they just prefer to play it on their console, or they're content with how well their console plays these games. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. So what would be the solution? The solution would be this. If you want PC gamers to not talk about, if you want PC gamers to not talk about consoles, stop using PC metrics. But I know you won't. So as long as you're still using PC metrics, PC gamers are going to talk about consoles. I think, though, that for PC gamers, it is more relevant for you to talk about Xbox and PlayStation as a platform versus Xbox and PlayStation as a console, because you don't care about the console. I'll be honest with you. Once I started gaming on PC, I liked my Xbox Series X more because I don't have to turn it on and be disappointed that I'm playing Hellblade at 30 frames. Because I don't have to turn it on and play Forza Motorsport at whatever graphics settings they had. Trust me, it runs way better on PC. Because I didn't have to wait. When the patch came out for Starfield, I tried it on PC, and I tried it on the Xbox Series X, and I was like, okay, this is cool. That's what's up. But I had already been playing Starfield above 30 frames. I had already experienced it. So the console doesn't matter to me anymore. When I watched that Xbox showcase, I didn't even care whether they were showing games on the Xbox Series X or not, which is something that I would have said before. Like, I want them to show these games on the Xbox Series X. I didn't even care. When I watched the PlayStation showcase, I didn't care that these were PlayStation exclusive games. I was trying to see, okay, what game might PlayStation make that it will eventually come to PC. We know everything's coming to PC. and they ended it with Astrobot. Like, I don't want nothing from that state of play. Nothing that PlayStation showed on that state of play I want on my PC. I just don't. Just being honest with you. I'm probably gonna play older PlayStation games on my PC, like Death Stranding. I heard Death Stranding is pretty good. Ghost of Tsushima, I'll play that on my PC. I'll probably revisit God of War Ragnarok on my PC. It might be better. Yeah. So again, this is Steam, and this is the PlayStation Studios. It's the PlayStation Studios page, and Concord. If I want to try that, I'm not trying it on my PlayStation. I'm gonna try it on PC. If for whatever reason I get an itch to try Horizon Adventures, which is not a PlayStation game, but it's under PlayStation Studios, whatever. It's a PlayStation game. I'll try it on here as well. God of War Ragnarok, I might retry it. Ghost, for sure. Everybody tells me I gotta play Ghost. Okay, bet. Helldivers, I played Helldivers, got over it. That's the most redundant game I've played. Don't get mad at me. You know what it is. Horizon Forbidden West. I liked Horizon Forbidden West. I just have always said Zero Dawn was better, but I liked Forbidden West. I might try it again on PC. Why not? Let's see what it looks like on PC. Right? What up, Rev? So, Ratchet and Clank, I should probably try that on PC. The Last of Us Part 1, probably not. Returnal, I'll try that on PC. Spider-Man Miles Morales, even though I have it on PlayStation, I'm going to try it on PC. I even thought about buying Spider-Man just to see what it looks like on PC. Days Gone, I beat on PC. As you can see, it's in my library. You can see I have Zero Dawn is in my library. I mean, why would I be upset at the PlayStation 5 console as a PC gamer? I don't care about that trash console. I don't care about that trash console that my son, his PlayStation 5, we literally had to put on his side. I know you guys say that the liquid metal stuff is not real, whatever. All I know is that PlayStation 5 was kept turning off on him, and I'm not trying to buy another PlayStation 5. We looked it up. Somebody said put it on its side, clean it. You got nothing to lose. We cleaned it, put that bad boy on its side, and so far, thank God, knock on wood, it hasn't turned off. Not worried about that on my PC. And it is what it is, man. You be mad at me all you want. I'm speaking facts. But I mean, I'm gonna play PlayStation games on. I'll play them on PC. So I'm not worried about the console. Xbox games, I'm not worried about the console. I'm gonna play them on PC. I guess the only thing I care about, which is what most gamers should care about, is gonna be the actual games. And when you're looking at the Xbox lineup compared to the PlayStation lineup, it's not even close. The PlayStation lineup looks trash. That's why, like, I don't even care. When I was just talking about consoles, I didn't care about console sales because I knew that didn't matter to me. And even now, like I've been telling you that exclusivity is not better for the gamer. And console gamers still come in my comments telling me that yes, it is, and try to figure out a way to spin it as how exclusives are better. And I'm literally playing on a platform, on the PC platform, where exclusives don't matter. I'm literally playing Halo, and I could play freaking Days Gone on the same exact piece of hardware. So obviously exclusives don't matter. It's a lie to keep people that are stuck on consoles believing that. But I digress, bro. I digress. I don't know. Did we come to a resolution in this episode? Did we figure out this problem? Was this even a problem? I think we did. Here it is. PC gamers will stop talking about consoles when console gamers stop using PC metrics. And that's not happening anytime soon. I guarantee you, it's not happening anytime soon. When Concord drops, people are going to use PC metrics. On both sides. When does Ghost drop? Or did Ghost drop already? I'm surprised if people aren't using those metrics. I already seen people use Horizon metrics, Helldivers metrics, obviously. Spider-Man metrics. Come on, man. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Shh. Sadly, console fanboys don't want to hear from us, right? And I don't know why. PC gamers are literally the mostly the voice of reason. I think if I was to say one thing about PC gamers though, especially the content creator ones, I think every single one of them, their approach is aggressive. I don't think there's one that likes to talk with console gamers like with gentleness. And I get it. They're just frustrated with us because we don't listen. I mean, I could speak to myself. It took me a long time to listen. And here I am now with my PC connected to my TV. Sometimes I connect my PC to my monitor if I wish. And it's not that big of a deal. It's literally just two cords, a power cord and an HDMI cord. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Almost the same exact thing as you do with a console. A little bit more tinkering here and there, though. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. Dog1985, there's levels to this. Let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment when I post this up on YouTube. And if you're watching this live, I appreciate you. All right, we out. Peace. I'm going to rewatch this and see if it is clipping like they said. That's no bueno.